Hey guys, we're live. I don't have a camera here. What's happening with my live stream? Can you guys see me? Come on, computer. Technical difficulties. What's going on here? Having technical difficulties here, guys. I don't know what's going on. Can you see me here? I'm live. You can see me. Hey, Lyle. We can. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna roll with this. I can't. I got no camera. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're here to win some Dragons tickets for the 62nd annual Dragons Rod and Custom Car Show, you're in the right place. I can't see myself on here. I got no camera, so I apologize. I don't know what's going on, but obviously you can see me, so we're just going to roll with this. Hey, guys, I got lots of people tuning in. That's great. That's awesome. That's what I want to see. So we got six tickets to give away. We're going to do this in pairs. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to tune in here. I want to give this a few seconds. Hopefully, this will start working for me. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to chat and answer some questions real quick before we start the giveaway. So I've dedicated every spring on my channel to this car show. And I wanted to explain that. I wanted to explain some of my history with the Dragons Car Club and why I do this. So uh, basically, I was an active member for 11 years with the Dragons Car Club. I held many positions there. My last position I held was vice president, and I decided to retire. Life got in the way 6 years ago, and I decided to retire from the club. However, my passion for their charity has never changed. It's never wavered. The this club gives 110% to their charity. Everything they do is dedicated to their charity. That's why they work so hard every year to put on a fantastic car show for you guys. It's all about the Camp Easter Seal. And we've mentioned this in all the live streams. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the teaser videos. I've had a lot of fun doing them. Shane and I have a lot of fun zipping around all these garages and checking out these new cars, fresh builds. And this is all stuff you're going to see in the car show. Uh, Now, I wanted to talk about Camp Easter Seal for a second. So, some of you don't know what this is all about. So, Camp Easter Seal is a camp located on the shores of Lake Manitou, just outside of Watrous, Saskatchewan. And it is a facility set up to accommodate crippled children and adults. It is fully wheelchair accessible. And the Dragons Car Club has built many cabins out there. They're full, huge log cabins with wraparound decks, and they sleep like 10. 10 people can sleep in there, fully air conditioned, full bathroom facilities. And like I say, everything's wheelchair accessible in this entire camp. They built a rec center out there, an indoor pool, a beautiful indoor pool. It's a huge facility that's dedicated. It gives these crippled children and adults a place to feel normal. These kids, a lot of them are confined to a wheelchair, and they just can't be. They know they're not normal, and when they're out at that camp for 1 week every year, they are surrounded by people like themselves with disabilities, and they can do everything there. There's boats, there's canoes, there's horseback riding. There is a building dedicated to, it's like an art center. There's a rec center. If it's raining out, they can go inside and do activities inside this rec center. There's all kinds of buildings and facilities there, all dedicated to support these children and adults with disabilities. So the club is very, very, it's always been very dedicated to that. And that's why I dedicate my channel time to to something we're so passionate about. The very first video I shot, I think we shot 7 videos, teaser videos. The very first one was at the Draggins clubhouse. It's a big, beautiful facility that they have in the north end of the city. And this facility is actually signed over to their charity as well. This club gives 100%. It's one of the few organizations that does this. If that club was ever to disband or fall apart or cease to exist, that facility and all its contents would then be in the charity's hands to do as what they wish. And all the proceeds from this car show that they work so hard for, and it's a lot of work putting on an indoor event of that magnitude. They've been doing this for 62 years. 1960, the club was established in 1957, and the very first car show was 1961. And it is a ton of work to do this. They can't do it by themselves. They have lots of volunteers that help out every single year to put on this event. And it's, you'd think after 62 years they'd have everything streamlined and it was easy. It's not easy. It takes a ton of work, planning all year long, and it's a ton of labor. Every year they try and streamline and improve things, and some of you notice that and some of you don't. I'm really trying to, with the videos, I'm hoping to get the message out there. $20 is a lot of money. That's no joke. They have not raised the price for many years. Prairie Land is an expensive place to hold a show, and every year prices go up, and their $20 entry fee has stayed the same for a long time. But know that your $20 does go to a great cause. It's all about Camp Easter Seal and the kids that, attend it every year. Anyway, I just wanted to answer some of those questions. My history with the club, what Camp Easter Seal is all about, why they're so dedicated to this charity. I want to give you another example of the dedication. There's a longtime member of the Draggins Car Club. He's an active member today, longest running member. He has actually signed over all his personal assets when he leaves this world. All his personal assets and his hot rod are going to go to that charity. So that just gives you a little bit of an insight of how dedicated they are to this whole thing. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we got a few people on here. I think we can start the whole thing. So how this is going to work, I really hope you've watched the videos. The teaser video specifically, there's going to be a question related to each one of those videos. And the first person that pops up on the screen with the right answer to that question is going to win 2 free passes. Now, I wanted to ask you guys, now I'm going to give these away in pairs. And I've done this for the last couple of years. I thought it just made sense that typically everybody attends car show with a friend, a family member, a spouse. So I'm going to give this away in pairs this year as well. However, if you would rather I do this in singles, we can do this next year if the opportunity is available to me again. Do you want me to give them away in singles and give more people a chance to win? So there would be 6 people, versus 3 winning tonight. Let me know. You can guys send me a comment about that. Hey, Tim, Warren, Kevin. Who else we got on here? We got Lyle. We got the Duchess of Dub. We got a lot of people on here. So let's get after this, guys. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. I just wanted to answer some questions for you quickly. And before we start, I also wanted to mention we're not done with the videos. There's more coming up. There's a mini car show at CJWW on Robin Crescent, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and have some, certainly if there's no cars there, I won't have video for you, but that's going to be my very next one tomorrow morning. And then Thursday morning, which would be setup day at the Draggins, I'm going to do the last. There's another mini car show Thursday morning, 7 a.m. This is Tim Hortons Circle Drive, where you see all the Sunday morning coffee. That's the same location, 7 a.m. Thursday morning. So tomorrow morning is CJWW on Robin Crescent. I'll be at that location at 7 a.m. If you can bring your hot rod, come out. Need some support for this. This is all advertising for the Draggins Car Show, and the media will be there, TV, radio, that sort of thing. And again, it'll happen Thursday morning, Tim Hortons Circle Drive, Saskatoon. And then I'm going to bring you some setup video from the show. That'll be Thursday morning. And also there's going to be some videos during the show as well. So we've got lots more to share with you. Stay tuned to the channel. You'll see lots more stuff going on. But we've done 7 videos so far, and the questions will be related to that. So let's get started. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. So one of the earliest videos we did was of a 40 Ford. It was a beautiful red 40 Ford. Now this thing had a Coyote engine in it, TCI chassis. It was a whizzy car. Everything was electronic in this thing. It had power seats, power windows, push button starter, digital dash. It was a high-end hot rod for sure. Anyway, the very first question, and the first person to pop up on the screen with the correct answer is going to win 2 free passes, $40 value. What speed transmission was in that? It was a special transmission. What speed transmission was in that 40 Ford? First answer I see. Oh, 10 speed. Ahmed, you got her. Okay. Ahmed M. We got you down as the very first winner of 2 free passes to the Draggins Car Show. I just want to, oh, what happened here? There we go. I just got to write this down. Ahmed, I hope I'm saying that right. Ahmed M. So, Ahmed, if you're local to Saskatoon, I'm going to give you, and this is also for anybody that wins tonight, local winners, you can pick up your passes at J&L Frame. That's where I'm employed at. J&L Frame and Alignment, 626 Weldon Avenue, Saskatoon. It's in the South Industrial area. We'll have 2 free passes for you, Ahmed, at the front counter. All you got to do is walk in and give them your name, and I'll be there. So 626 Weldon Avenue, J&L Frame and Alignment. That's where I'm employed at. Shane's my boss. He owns the place. So that's where you can pick up your passes, and this goes for everybody. Now, certainly if you're an out-of-town person, we're going to have to make arrangements to, I will meet you at the front doors and put those passes in your hands personally. So that's the process here. It seemed to work well last year. So, Ahmed, you're the very first winner. Thanks very much for playing, bud. You got that right. 10-speed transmission was in that 44. Pretty cool car, and you'll see that at Car Show. All right. On to the very second. We got 4 more to go. Second question. Okay. One of the videos was a trip we made to a place called Riv's Classic Car Toy Box, 50th Street, East Saskatoon. A cool place. A lot of cars in there. I did a couple of videos from that location. Now, there was 3 cars in that are going to be in the show this year from that location. Rick is the owner of all those cars. Beautiful cars in there. There was a Charger, a GTX, and a Coronet. What year was the GTX? See if we can get somebody to get that one. There's a GTX that was going to be in the show. It was blue in color. What year was that GTX? Paul, you got it. Paul's the very first guy. Congratulations, Paul. I saw Paul today. Uh, did an alignment on his sweet 72 Camaro. Thanks, Paul. So, Paul, well, winner number 2. So you were just at JNL. You got to come back. You got to come back to JNL Frame to get your passes. I got 2 free passes for you, Paul. Thanks for getting that answer right. Okay, we got 2 more guys. This is the last one. The last one. You got to be fast. Okay, I wrote down several questions here. I got to. Okay. Another special video we did was at Tracy Kurtzinger's. He has a huge Mopar collection. He has 2 wing cars that are going to be in the show this year. Now, the question is, those wing cars were striped by somebody. I need the name of that person. Who striped all the fancy artwork on those wing cars? And if no one gets this, I've got another question we can try. I'm waiting patiently here. People are probably reviewing. No, it wasn't too tall. It was a fella. He used to live in Saskatoon and he's moved away. I believe he lives in BC now. Yeah, everything's. There's a lot of messages on here. I'm trying to keep up with them. Looking for the name. This might be too tough. If it is, I'll move on to a different question. No big deal. I'm going to give it another minute here. There was a fella that he was a special striper, very talented artist, and he was local to Saskatoon. He striped up a lot of famous race cars. Anyway, he was a local guy. He's moved away, and he came back, made a special trip down to Tracy Kurtzinger's location just to stripe up those cars specifically. And it's the ones you'll see in the show. Okay, I think I'm going to let that crush. That one's going to slide. I'm going to let that one go because that one may be too difficult. I did mention his name in the video, the beginning of the video. His name was Dave Dunbar. Anyway, let's try a different one. We'll give you guys another chance here. Okay, this goes back to the very, very, very first video. Shane and I were at the Draggins clubhouse, and we talked about the Battle of Automotive Technicians. And this is my question. What lubrication is used in those engines they assemble every year? What is used to lubricate them? See if anybody get this one. We can try a different one if this doesn't work. They do not run with engine oil. There we go, Lyle. You got it. Assembly lube. So those things don't run with engine oil. They are assembled with assembly lube. And Lyle, you are the winner. Thank you very much. Lyle, you are a dedicated guy to this channel. You've been on top of this. And thank you. Thank you very much. Lyle's usually the first guy to give me a comment on every video that I upload. Lyle, you can pick up your tickets at J&L Frame and Alignment. I know you're a local guy. 626 Weldon Avenue. We're going to have them at the counter, and I will be there. Lyle's got 2 tickets. Paul has 2 tickets. And Ahmad has 2 tickets. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for playing. we got to say thank you to Shane and the Dragons Car Club for making this possible so we can do this. I'm having a lot of fun, and Shane makes sure that I have tickets complimentary of the Dragons Car Club to give away to you guys, the viewers, and I appreciate you watching all the videos. I hope you like them, and stay tuned because there's lots more coming, guys. So yeah, Paul Ahmad and Lyle, stop by Dragons, or pardon me, stop by J&L Frame and Alignment, 66 Weldon Avenue, and we'll have all your tickets ready for you. And like I say, if you are not local, please get a hold of me. We'll talk, and I'll make sure that I put those tickets straight in your hand. Ahmad, I'm not sure if you're local or not. If you're still on here, could you please let me know if you're local to Saskatoon? Yes, I'm pumped also, Lyle. Every year I get all amped up with this. Yes, you're in Saskatoon. Perfect. If you can stop by 626 Weldon Avenue, JNL Frame and Alignment. We're in the south end of the South Industrial area. I will make sure your tickets are ready for you, and you will be attending. You're going to get two of them. You'll be attending the Dragons Car Show for free this year. And if you guys want, you can, if you want to attend the second day, typically how it works, if you pay your $20 to see the show and you want to come back the second day to see more, it's $5 additionally to get in for the next day. So it's actually a good deal if you want to see both days. Yes, Glenn, and I miss you. I miss seeing you, and we're going to miss you this year. You've worked many years at that Dragons Car Show. Glenn's a former member, and Glenn, I remember you parking cars, you working out in the cold. You had a tough job. You had a tough gig out in the parking lot when it was, some days it was like 20 below, and we're going to miss you. It's going to be a good one, Kevin. This is more cars than they've had in a long time. I believe in the 50th show, and I could be wrong. Wayne, one of the members, stopped by to talk to me today at work, and I thought the 50th show we had 300 cars. They bumped it up. It's 240 cars now. This is the most they've ever had in many, many, many years. Everything is completely full. You're going to get a great value for $20. Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for watching the videos. There's lots more coming. Have your guys' passes at work. And hey, Braden, Kevin, Paul, Glenn, Lyle, all you guys, Duchess of Dub, Warren. Hey, Warren, good to see you. Kind of miss you. Normally you're sitting right beside me here. This was just a quick live just to give away some passes for the car show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you playing along. And yeah, you're welcome, Lyle. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you guys at car show. Thanks.